Namaste. Welcome to December 2024 Psychic Predictions and Energy Update. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Jill.Jackson. I am a psychic channel, a medium, spiritual teacher, and an author. I have a lot to cover for the month of December, so I'm going to kind of break it up into sections here. I'm going to start with the kind of challenging aspects of the energy in December, and then I'm going to talk about the exciting parts of the energy of December. And then I have some other announcements to make. And before the announcements, I'll also do the tarot reading like I do at the end to kind of anchor in more information for us for December. Okay, I apologize. I'm a few days late. I have been traveling and been out of town, so I'm just now able to tune into the month of December. Hit subscribe below. I always forget that. And also check out our High Vibe Tribe community. I do channel live once a month on that community. We interview spiritual teachers and we have mystic musings. It's just a great place, really exciting place to connect with other light workers. Okay, so the first thing on everybody's mind is the election. I did an entire video on the energy around the election, and I'm still saying the same thing. I'm still tuning into the same energy. I have a 100% knowing that there was fraud around this election. Now, when I make predictions, very rarely will I say that something is 100%. Usually I'll just give it a different percentage. We have timeline potentials to tap into. I will say this, there are two timeline potentials on how this plays out. But what I can tell you for sure is that it will be uncovered. And there are multiple players involved in this. Um, I'm gonna call DJT. I don't want to get flagged, so I'll call him DJT, and I'll call ELONEM. Okay, so and then Russia is also connected in this as well. They have systematically, there were more than one way that they pulled this off. Remember when DJT told everybody that he didn't really need you to go show up and vote? Well, that's because they had this all figured out. There are people now that are data analysts that are saying they're looking at the down ballots and things like that and showing that in the 7 swing states, so many, like millions of people supposedly voted blue all the way down the ticket, except red on the presidential side. And they're saying the odds of that happening are like 1 in a million or something like that, to the degree that they're finding. So I've said it since the morning after the election that there is fraud. And my prediction is that we will start seeing proof of that in the month of December. Be patient. I know a lot of people are really hating on the psychics right now and the astrologers and saying, how could you be so wrong? We weren't wrong. She did win. She did win the popular vote and the electoral college vote. However, there was fraud. Okay, my prediction is it will be uncovered. And I was checking in with Spirit whether it's going to be partially uncovered or fully uncovered in the month of December. And they're saying about 75% is going to be uncovered in the month of December. We will see breaking news outlining some of this. Now, when I tune into the energy of EM, I am being shown the energy signature of, I'm going to say, an antichrist. Okay. Um, I feel that EM is definitely a hybrid, and he came in with the purpose of helping humanity. However, he has sold his soul, so to speak, to the darkness of control. Be very, use your own discernment if you want to purchase any of his products. I know I was guided never to be on X. And so many people are being guided to remove their X accounts. I feel that there are databases, and I'm just removing my energy from all of that and from that timeline. I feel he has nefarious intentions for humanity. I feel like he is wanting to take AI and transhumanism to a level that is not for the highest and best good for humanity. So again, use your own discernment there. When I tune into DJT, I still am feeling health challenges. The ambulance that was there, I'm being told and shown by my guides, was there for him. However, I don't feel that he was taken in the ambulance. I feel like it just came to Mar-a-Lago and they were able to help him. I feel like it was heart issues, circulation. I still feel that that's going on. I am also being shown a potential for a an assassination attempt as well. When I tune into the energy of Vance, um, I see a lot of dark gray, black energy. I don't feel that he is truthful. Um, I feel he changes his narrative and changes his mind based on who is writing his checks in that particular moment. But energetically, I don't feel him lighting up. I am still being shown that Kamala won. Now, part of what is happening here is the splitting of the realities from the toxic masculinity to the divine feminine consciousness. And even if you don't fully resonate with everything that Kamala represents, she represents the energy of the divine feminine, bringing that energy back to be able to anchor more in of the divine feminine. I see more and more of that happening in the month of December. I see more and more groups becoming very vocal and very outspoken on women and femininity. And what's beautiful about it, it's not just groups of women. I see a lot of men embracing their divine feminine nature and their consciousness and speaking out and getting excited to kind of join that train, so to speak. You know, it's all about the balance. It's all about finding the balance within of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. It's really interesting because a lot of the criticism of Kamala is that she is too aggressive and too assertive and too intelligent and too much of an activist for justice and on and on and on, which she has that divine masculine within her. She's very balanced. When I tune into her auric field and her energy, she's very balanced with her divine feminine and her divine masculine. And she also has a pure heart. She this was part of her soul's mission. She she has humanity's highest and best intention at the core of her heart. Okay. Now I see more wind and water events as well. Sadly, I do see more flooding around the world. Um, Places in Europe are highlighting for me. More wind events are coming. And I'm also seeing more revolution happening around the world. I am seeing civil unrest. I'm seeing civil unrest through Europe, and I'm seeing civil unrest through the United States. I'm seeing it in pockets in the United States. When the proof starts being exposed for the corruption around the election, I see radical people, more radical MAGA people, getting very, very angry and outspoken and demonstrating. I see, sadly, I see violence. I'm hoping I'm wrong about that. It's not the entire United States. It's pockets. And I also see the beginning. I predicted it years ago where the United States would start being divided into like 5 regions, and I'm seeing the month of December starting to anchor that in. We're going to hear more and more talk about states standing up for their sovereign rights, especially the blue states standing up against the humanitarian rights of their citizens. And I see conflict coming, sadly, but that's more in 2025. But I feel like there's more rhetoric, and we're going to hear more talk about it gearing up in the month of December. Now, on the positive side, I feel like more and more people are going to be finding their soul tribes. They're going to be determining which train they're wanting to be on, which train resonates for them. The train where we look at humanity all through the same lens of equal rights for all genders, equal rights for LGBTQ communities, equal rights for immigrants. Because, the interesting thing is that I think white people forget sometimes that we're immigrants. The Native Americans inhabited our beautiful country. And before we decided to come and enforce ourselves here, uh, undocumented workers and undocumented citizens, actually. So we're all immigrants, and um, the one train is those people who have love in their heart and who really embrace each other, no matter who we love, no matter the color of our skin, no matter our gender. And that's the consciousness of one train. Okay. And the other train, I'm not even going to give it any energy. And it's okay. Those who choose to be on that train, they're going to be experiencing reality through a different lens. All right. It's just the laws, the spiritual laws of the universe. More and more people are going to be guided to relocate in December. So if you start getting synchronicities, if you start getting nudgings from your own guides, loved ones, and angels to relocate, pay attention to that. Tune in, use your own discernment about where to go, where is safe for you. I see certain areas that are at risk for violence. Again, tune into your own knowing. Our clairsentience in our solar plexus tells us, imagine yourself. I teach about this, my book, Manifesting Your Magic in the 5D. And then my latest workbook, that is the companion workbook, Manifesting Your Magic in the 5D, the companion workbook journal. This has journal pages in here to go along with the book and give you an opportunity to unpeel your own onion layers, recognize your own shadow, find aspects of yourself so that you can tune into your intuition and navigate where you're being guided to relocate if you are. Some people are being guided to stay anchored and to keep their energy and their light shining in the areas that they are in. Okay, the other exciting thing about the month of December is we are anchoring into an energy of co-creation and an energy of creation. So I feel like that in the month of December, we're gonna feel very, very inspired to create in some way and tap into whatever that means for you, whether it's singing, dancing, painting, writing, joining communities of other like-minded individuals. Find what resonates for you, and that will help raise your vibrational frequency as well. Okay, so I want to bring in the energy and ask the tarot cards for some more information on the month of December and what we can look forward to. Also, Spirit is saying now, reminding me that December is a month that's going to help us remember our soul's purpose. So pay attention to your dreams in December. Pay attention to the synchronicities. Many of you are going to be having those men. Mandala effect moments too, and you're going in and out of the dimensional frequencies. Okay, so I love it. You can't make it up. So two of the cards are about moving, traveling, relocating. Many of you are going to start being guided to consider this, and then this is also the Three of Wands is about looking forward to the future as well, and remembering to anchor in the timeline that serves your own highest and best good. Ask yourself every day, ask the universe whenever you start your day in gratitude, help me align with the timeline that's for my highest and best good. And then this one is the set the Nine of Cups. This is feeling content. This is literally sitting there feeling very, very content. A lot of you are going to be very excited about some news that we hear in the month of December, some truths revealed, some things exposed. So I feel like overall, even though there's going to be a lot of chaotic energy, overall, I feel like December is a really exciting month for us, kind of Jupiter like energy. All right. Um, check out the High Vibe Tribe below. Check out my books. I'm also going to be at the Conscious Life Expo in Los Angeles. If you're in that area, come see me. Check out my website for the links there. And I also wanted to make another announcement that I am going to be doing things differently on my YouTube channel in 2025. My spirit guides have, that was another reason for the delay. I really wanted to get full clarity on what they were encouraging me to do. So I will not be doing as many psychic predictions in 2025. However, I will be tuning into more channeling and more of the energy signature of the months. So for those of you who were only tuned in to kind of hear predictions, this may not be the channel for you moving forward. But for those of you who are on a journey of higher consciousness, who are interested in what the galactics have to help us with to navigate 2025, then make sure that you subscribe. And I will be doing monthly updates, but more energy updates and overall predictions, if you will, with the energy and how to navigate the timeline shifting that we're experiencing right now. I'm sending each one of you so much love, so many blessings, and I really encourage you to check out our High Vibe Tribe community. I'm putting a link below for 50% off January, February, and March. So that way, for $11, you can join our community. And the cool thing is, everything's recorded. You could go back and enjoy all of the library. I write articles every month. I interview what I call sacred wisdom teachings once a month. Those are all recorded. You can go back and listen to them. We have Mystic Musings. We're bringing a podcast in 2025 that will be on Spotify and Apple and on and on and on. But then we'll have a private Mystic Musings conversation just for the members of the High Vibe Tribe community. We're bringing more meditations, guided meditations. So be sure to check it out. And I'm wishing each one of you unconditional love. I'm wishing each one of you divinity, sovereignty, and peace as you navigate your own individual journey into 2025. Much love. And thank you for joining me on my channel.